Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome one and all to Afterbirth for today. Well, today it's time for Kane to step up to the plate. Now, before we begin, me and Kane, well, we had some things happen. Let me take you back in time. Okay, that's alright, that's fine. That's ow, stop it. Okay. What? I picked up 9 lives! What? I don't understand! Why did it not count? No. Yeah, so that was unfortunate. I don't really know if I could have done anything about it, but probably I'm just bad. Awkward in before I forgot to actually put anything in there and didn't cut to anything and didn't show you anything. We'll just not talk about that. But this time, Kane, then, this time we'll really try our best. You know what? We're gonna work together. You and me, Kane, we're going to remember all the good times we've had, all the pirate adventures we've been on, all the things that earned you the title of Kane, the Bringer of Pain, all of the sweet glory we have achieved together in this desperately dastardly basement, Kane, and we are going to become strong once more, old friend. No more shall we lie, wasted and dying at the feet of these enemies. No more shall we be oppressed by the one known as Mother, and no more shall we fear the thunderous call of the Brimstone-based enemies, for we, Kane, are going to conquer the world. Unless we end up having to face a load of bomb flags on a narrow passageway, and then we will probably die, so I just want to put in that condition, Kane. Just gotta let you know about that one real quick. Seriously, I'm looking forward to the next time I face that, because it will be nice to have a go with it with the new techniques you guys have shown me to deal with it. Getting that health down is obviously really bad there. Though having 2 different types of shot effects on the first floor is quite an interesting run here. So we got a little bit of slow and a little bit of fear, and then together they should happen often enough that it's actually quite effective. So I'm a little bit excited by this, but I'm also definitely concerned for our chances of killing the boss when all we have is 1 heart. Ooh, this might solve our issues. Come on. I don't trust these flies. Yeah, see the sneaky. I nearly accidentally walked into the boss room. Oh, that's just a shame. Monstro. All right, we can handle Monstro. We can definitely handle Monstro without getting hit. That at least is fine. And then hopefully the boss drop results in either some hearts or at least some tears up. You know, just something to help us churn through the boss that comes after. I probably should go finish him off. There it is. Lovely. I'll admit I kind of panicked there because for some reason I forgot how to track his shadow along the floor. My brain was like, yeah, we don't see shadows anymore. We're done with that. You know, we really just... We're filtering that out. We class that as useless information now. It's gone to the forget-me zone of your brain, which is, of course, located in the far left corner. What left corner, you ask? Well, that's a secret, isn't it? That's a big secret. All right, Monstro defeated. Tears up, please. That's still fine, actually. I will take 4 spirit hearts. You know, I kind of got what I asked for there. And then a Larry Jr. That is glorious. So basically 2 free boss drops on our first floor here. And hopefully a devil deal that is easy enough to refuse to follow. That would really nicely round it out. He shouldn't be too much longer for this world. See, normally Larry doesn't deliberately go into you unless he really gets forced to in a situation like that. And Jesus Juice. Definitely fine as well. So, all in all, I'm kind of happy with that. I'm a little bit worried that, of course, we didn't get a devil deal there. That kind of sets us back by a while, especially as we're now in the flooded caves. It seems like Mega Satan's really quite worried, because we've only got 2 characters left to kill him on. Two of them. That's quite good. I feel like I've made a lot of progress in this, but that's fine, you know. I certainly don't want to rush through Afterbirth. I definitely don't. I want to be at a really good place when I get that final achievement. So as long as we just have good runs like the Eve run, I'm really, really content with that. Seriously, these guys should be okay. So we've got the basis of a really nice run here. I can see us finding a few more tier effects, having a nice little rainbowy run of awesomeness. Okay, that's a shame that we lose it. Okay, alright, we kill the one in the mid. Well, I mean, in my defense, it's not quite the same as a normal bombfly ally. Yes, ally, because there is the okay, that was good. Okay, that was fine. I did it, everybody. I beat the bombfly alley. Though, again, in my defense for getting hit there, I didn't really obviously expect to see ourselves with a worm on the one path in the room. That kind of complicated things. So I feel like I was very lucky to get out of that situation as easily as I did. Where are you, item room? Let me see you. I feel like a bit of damage is due to come my way. Just a little bit. Leg day. You keep your pumping muscles all to yourself. God, they pump so much. They're just the pumpiest of muscles. That slow shot is just wonderful against chargers because they're like, haha, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Oh, I'm gonna get. Ah, shit. That actually sounds like something very different just happened there, but we're not going to talk about ow. We're not going to talk about ow. Okay, as long as we don't talk about ow, everything is fine. Don't get hit by the champion shot, whatever you do. And hello, you're going to pop up, please? Thank you very much. Yes, do it. Do it. Good. Kinda almost worth a key, but I'm not entirely sure. Bomb bag is potentially quite good, because of course it lets us freely basically explode everything we want. What are you? 40 energy? Would have been great if we'd had a spacebar, but as we don't, not the most effective pickup there. Alright, hopefully if we get some bombs, we can open that blow-up chest, and then if there's actually anything worth going up to it, we can just sacrifice the health and get it. We don't need to flicker out of existence, at least not yet. I'm still fairly content with all of this. That was very good. That kind of very nicely dealt with a couple of those flies, which is just excellent. If we can get another slow on him. Oh, we did technically slow him, but then obviously he died, so that's the slowest of them all. Ah, Chad sucks. Not the boss himself. The boss is a joke. He sucks because obviously we're going to get little Chad, which obviously then results in effectively a useless item. I mean, yeah, we might get some health ups. It might come in handy past depths too, but as it stands, I'd much rather get a nice little tears up, or even something like the nail, get ourselves the black heart, or hell, the matchbook would be lovely, and get ourselves a load of bombs. Inherently, I'd even prefer a HP up, but only because it would make little Chad more useful, so that's kind of a catch-22. Either way, hopefully we get a devil deal to refuse. We do indeed. Unless this is our May. Oh god, that's that's something. That's ooh. So, in order to get an angel room, my understanding is that we have to refuse 2 devil deals. So, let's assume the normal, which is devil deal, no devil deal, devil deal. Assuming no red hat damage is taken, we'd refuse our next devil deal on depths 1. Get our angel deal hopefully on depths 2/womb 1, and then hopefully on womb 2. It's a long shot, and we would be giving up a brimstone run. I think this is one time where I'm like, you know what? We just kind of need to have ourselves some glorious awesomeness, especially as we have a slow fear brimstone. Like, that is really good. A slow fear brimstone is very effective, so yeah, I am definitely going to go for this. And then hopefully we get Dad's key, or potentially we get enough, nice! Potentially we get enough health in order to get ourselves in a sacrifice room and end up being blessed and hopefully get an angel room that way. But I think you guys can agree with me that Brimstone is probably #1 on the list of items you take because they're awesome. So we're going to have ourselves a little bit of Brimstone fun on this run, which is great because it's not blood, it's milky white power. That could be a lot worse depending on how far your mind is located in the gutter. Let's just not not talk about that. Oh, I love slow Brimstone. It's so satisfying, and it's so ridiculously effective. It really, really is. I mean, our damage isn't even that high, but obviously, because we're Brimstoning, it likes to slaughter through people. And now that we're taking Devil Deals, the little Chad is obviously a lot less effective, but hopefully we can find ourselves with a... Oh, thank you very much, Fate. Hopefully we can find ourselves with enough health to sacrifice room it. But that requires a lot of spirit hearts, I would say. So, I mean, here's hoping, but I don't know. Experimental treatment, I think we're safe to go with this, because we just got, like... No, oh, we gained damage, and we lost tears, but we did gain damage, which is about no change when talking about Brimstone, so I guess it's not too good, and it's not too bad, which is fine compared to a lot of things that experimental treatment can do for you. Because we've got so many bombs coming in, I don't see any real reason not to go for the magic mushroom, and still nothing, but I found peels, everybody. I found some peels. That troll bomb will never go off. He'll be forever in that room, just waiting for the day that he's finally allowed to do what he was born to do, and that is explode annoyingly in players' faces. Oh, Cricket's head! Okay. Cricket's head! Okay, 2 keys, that's fine, I suppose. I mean, not really brilliant when we've got Kane, and here's a lovely, lovely trinket, but that's alright. It's a shame that Fate's Reward doesn't fire Brimstone, because it does fire stuff like Ipecac, but I guess Ipecac's a tier modifier. It's not a entirely new way of attacking, so I suppose I may understand it, even if I don't like it, because it would just turn it into a better mini Brim. I was fast when it came to placing the Judgment to get it exploded and get some items out of it, but I was too slow in doing that and also escaping without taking damage. So I suppose that is definitely my bad. I actually got really worried when I saw that spider for some reason. I have no idea why, but there you go. I guess that's how we work now. We're terrified of little useless spiders. Who is our boss? The Stain! Good old Stainy boy. Yeah, come on over here. You're fine. Oh, okay. We're doing this. We're doing this. Okay, I can deal. I can deal. Ow, I can't deal. I definitely can't deal. The slow is obviously really good. He should take 2 more Brimstones to kill. Oh, no, 1. Nice. Hey, Halo as well. Don't mind if I do. Because actually, now that I think about it, due to the existence of Little Chad, he might actually be the baller savior of this run. Because think about it, if we go through the entire floor, leave red hearts everywhere, go into the curse room, activate it, go heal up, repeat the process, we could effectively stand on it so many times that there's a good chance we're going to get to the angels and then have the best of both worlds. So thinking about it, he might very well be the hero that we need. Broken stopwatch, of course, is nice to see there, but it's not something we're desperate for when we've already got slow shot, so I'm cool with that. So we're going to go see if we can, of course, find ourselves a curse room. Though I guess I shouldn't have bought the spirit heart if that was the curse. Hey, I get it if that was the curse. But no, there isn't one on this floor. But there is going to be one. It's not like Little Chad is only going to drop health on this floor. But I think that's a nice way of potentially getting this to work. So I'm kind of excited now. I really, really am. On we go then to the next floor. Away! Little bit awkwardly slow there, but that's fine. Who needs efficiency when we've got Brimstone sufficiency? Which is a word now defined as to enjoy the many fun times of a Brimstone mobile. Oh, Brimstone-powered car, it'd be wonderful. Imagine just the red laser spewing out the back, powering you along. Though actually, now that I think about it a little bit more, wouldn't that imply that you are quite literally coating the road behind you in blood? And I think people might be a little bit upset if you did that. Like, there's just something that tells me they might not be too much of a fan of getting coated head to toe in blood by a passing car. You know, I can't imagine why. I mean, personally, I think that's just being very prudish of them, but it's like, ha-ha, sucker, as you scream past them, coating them in slick, glistening Blood. Wait, no, that sounds kind of psychopathic, doesn't it? Nobody, I promise you, I'm not a psychopath yet, alright? Okay, we still got that when I go from my midlife crisis, okay? My channel becomes in the diaries of a, not a murderer. I probably shouldn't play this. I mean, imagine... Alright, look, okay. No, I'm not going to say that I'm a murderer, because I'm not a murderer. I feel like no one should ever have to say that. Now, I do want to point out that I'm not a murderer, but... Okay, where's this? I should probably rapidly finish this sentence. You've just said you're not a murderer, but, I mean, I'm kind of worried here, Rage. Where are you going with this? But no, imagine if a YouTuber did become a just psychopathic mass murderer, just, you know, scum of the earth human being. And then somebody did a documentary about them later in life. You would have their videos that are still on the internet as, this is what he was like back when everybody thought he was innocent. And then they'd spin your commentary to be like, he could always tell he was going to be psychotic. I mean, look at him. Look at him rave. Though I feel like I'd have particularly good evidence in my videos, because I do tend to sound a little bit psychotic already, so I need to make sure that I definitely don't become one, otherwise I'd just be, like, destroyed in a documentary, and I don't want my legacy to be destroyed in a documentary. Oh, alright, let me lay down the question then. If you guys, in the future, ended up being a psychopathic murderer, as you do, you know, you got to plan for that eventuality, what would be your biggest damning piece of, oh, look, he was always going to go this way, check this out, evidence that you have online somewhere? Something that you've done that you, like, ooh, Book of Shadows, lovely, don't mind if I do. Does that let me use a sacrifice room without penalty? Because if so, that's obviously fantastic. Do I want to go to the boss first? I feel like I should, mostly, just in case, because I've not technically taken red heart damage, but if this has spirit hearts, then there we go. So I'm fine, fully exploring. Though the question, of course, is can I find a sacrifice room? I feel like now that I have come up with this plan, I'm just not going to be allowed to find a sacrifice room for the rest of the run, and I'm going to be really upset about that fact. Extra bonus key, don't mind if I do. Kane, of course, generally ends up with high key runs just because he doesn't have to pay them to open chests, but as it stands, no sacrifice room here. This sucks. This really, really sucks. I really want to enact Plan Little Chad to victory, but I'm just not allowed. I'm just not allowed. Having a Pearl Throat is obviously quite good as, well, I suppose we may as well Book of Shadows just to get right in there and do a load of damage. Okay, being able to just instantly clear the room of every single one of those mini brownie dangles, that is pretty good. Like, that is really, really good. Oh, look, I could also Brimstone. We can be Brimstone buddies. Yay! Sorry, Krampus's head, but Book of Shadows is just too good to pass up. It really, really is. And let's move on. We might actually get to the boss rush. I mean, we've got 4 minutes to clear this floor, though if we're going to clear it as thoroughly as I plan to, then perhaps we don't have time. Was that too much of a morbid topic of conversation? I don't actually know. So guys, if you ever became a murderer, what would be your biggest piece of evidence that you accidentally left behind? I feel like nobody should show anyone this video out of context. I really, really do. Oh man. Oh god, that is awkward. That is very awkward. Fate, can you not do that, please? Please just let me get my spirit heart. Oh good, that was certainly worth it then. And we get a instant item room, which is always nice to see. Come on, quad shot, come on! Well, not quite quad shot, but we do get Taurus, which is nice. Oh, not that much of a speed down, to be fair. That's not that noticeable, so hopefully we do have some good Taurus action. I always do like some good Taurus action. And we have a lot of hearts to potentially put on a sacrifice room. We just need to get to said sacrifice room. This at least gives us options once, right? And ooh, a double Book of Shadows invincibility length is wonderful. There's a lot of parallels between this run and the last one, interestingly enough. But actually, screw it. You know what? I have all the keys in the world. I may as well just get an extra bomb. Though I don't know if that's inherently worth it, because we do have 16 bombs before I did that. I don't know. Maybe I am overthinking it. Did he technically hit me? No, he didn't. Nice. Ooh, spiders, normally quite upsetting, but it is very satisfying to immediately murder an entire row of them. Can you use the Book of Shadows to step on a sacrifice room twice for free? Like, is that how it works? Or will it just not technically work because I can't take damage? Because I definitely think there's an argument for both outcomes, though I guess we'll find out when we get to one, really. There's no point in speculating too much. We've basically got to commit to whichever one we find, and it would be really nice to find one on this floor. Out of all of them, I think this is the one, because we've got the most health to throw away. I don't know if the "you've been blessed" thing applies to runs where you've already taken a devil deal. I don't know if it overrides it. I mean, it would be really awesome if it did, but it would be a little bit too good to be true. Kill the spider. Thank you very much. Fate's reward. Thank you for that. Alright, I'll take a load of free bombs. Don't mind if I do. Kind of regretting the key trade now, I'll be honest. Not really great in terms of fighting. Not really great in terms of fighting, you know. I think we could be fighting a lot harder than we are. But, that's fine. And I ideally, of course, want to keep Perthrow for eventually the chest, assuming we get there. But I'm definitely willing to use it earlier if it's really needed. But fortunately, or maybe unfortunately, we found it after most item rooms were already claimed. So yeah, we'll see. I mean, I could really do with an orbital. That would, of course, work out really nice when it comes to having all this invincibility we've got going on. That now means we can get double Book of Shadows length, which is excellent, so that's lovely. We'll have a little pop in here just in case, and that's not going to do anything, but we can at least blow these guys up and get loads of money. This one's also a special one, and there's the 5. Fantastic. Please, please, sacrifice room. Please, please be there. I believe. Oh, come on. That's so super sad. That is really, really super sad. I guess we just got to accept that we'll have to do it on the next floor, which is incredibly dangerous, all things considered. I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, double Book of Shadows length is obviously going to be amazing. It just also kind of sucks that we don't have any orbitals to ram in faces while it's happening. But it should give us at least, what, 6, 7 free Brimstone shots, which is just great. And then we'll grab that Spirit Heart, because it's the final shop there. Kane. Kane. Wasting keys like a boss. You'd think the trinket I have would let me open them for free, because it's just another lock to pick, isn't it? But then again, you could then extend that argument to doors in general. Well, it's just another lock to pick, so obviously that's fine, right? And then you end up down a rabbit hole that I'm not sure anybody really wants to go down. Then again, no one really wants to go down a rabbit hole. I mean, this isn't Alice in Wonderland. You'd end up with, you know, you'd probably be stuck, there'd be dirt all over you, it would just generally be a really just poor experience all round, and you just wouldn't want to be part of it. Stomp on me and I will damage you with my Taurus. Yeah, that was really lame. But yeah, this is lasting a really nice amount of time. I do like that it affects stuff like Book of Shadows in that way and just gives you a really extra long one. Like, that's just perfect. We only just missed the boss rush, but then again, I don't think we really wanted the boss rush. We're not quite that powerful, even with just Brimstone. You know, it's not the be-all and end-all here. We're going to, of course, take the Polaroid for potential extra items when it comes to the chest and hopefully the Mega Satan attempt. But here we go. Our quest to find a sacrifice room begins once more as I take very, very unnecessary damage in a very, very unnecessary way. What are you, the fool? Interesting. Could have done with that a little bit earlier, but as it stands now, not really too necessary at all. Yeah, the thing is, based on the items that we'd got, if we'd not taken Brimstone, this run would have been, I think we'd already be dead, because we just got no real good improvements that would have helped us out without the power of the Brim. So, yeah, I'm a big, big fan of that. Down we pop once more. Very nice, easy opening, though I really wish they'd updated those clones to actually copy you no matter what you have. I think it would be much, much cooler. We should be able to Brimstone him, and just not quite. That is so super sad. Does Holy Mantle let you get a free stand on a sacrifice room? I don't actually know if that's the case. Yeah, look at our damage here. Even with the Brimstone, it's just kind of not doing anything. And the slow is not applying nearly as often as I would like it to. Fortunately, of course, this is one of the most Brimstoneable enemies in the entire game. Probably the most Brimstoneable boss, even more than Chub. Although maybe Pin is a little bit more Brimstoneable, just because it completely annihilates every section of his body because it counts as a separate enemy. So it basically times 6s your damage, which is just obviously lovely. Not that you really need that to beat your average Pin, but you know, who doesn't like a little bit of overkill every now and then? Boom, 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 boom! Oh, one survived! How awesome was that? Once all the way up, and then once all the way down. That would have been fantastic. It really would have been. Okay. That was nice. I was going to do it on the right, but then oh, triple pretty fly! That is very rare on a run to get 3 of those pills. That is just excellent. Very, very happy about that. Hopefully... Oh, that's all there is in that room? I really was expecting a lot more opposition there. I guess I should be happy about it, but I'm a little bit disappointed. I was hoping to kill another Brimstoner. There's something inherently satisfying about killing a Brimstoner with a Brimstone. It's just, you know, it's like, this is what you do. You see how you make people feel? Now it sucks. You're an unfair enemy, and I hate you. And then you just, you know, you just generally get really, oh, there we go. All right, let's do it then. In fact, now that I realize it, yeah, this doesn't, I'll be honest with you, I don't think this is really... It's not quite doing what we're wanting out of everything. It's not quite doing it there, so we'll leave that. I realize that I want to at least do the boss before I start killing myself to the sacrifice room, because then I can secure the devil/angel deal. I mean, I'm hoping for a devil deal that will give me more hearts than it costs me, like ceremonial robes, and then I have even more to work with when it comes to the sacrifice room. That would, of course, be very, very lovely, but that is, like, ideal situation, and the chances of that happening are quite low. I mean, I'm just very, very content to have even found a sacrifice room. Come on, run the gauntlet. Run the gauntlet. I believe. Oh, I cancelled the Brimstone instantly because I am a moron. Can I make him... Oh, I can make him stand on the rocks with flight. I did not realize that. That's kind of neat. And that did not do nearly as much damage as I expected it to. Oh, God. Oh, my word. That was something else. That was wonderful. That was really genuinely wonderful. I enjoyed that a lot. Alright, who is our... Is this 2 or it's 1? Okay, good. So we're going to get a... There's options. Hey, Blasters, this. That's absolutely fine by me. He should be very killable here. Everything should just take 1 Brimstone through. One of them survived because my aim was a little bit off, and boom. Ooh, we'll leave them there for now. This is interesting, but obviously we don't need... In fact, we don't need any of them, because all that's going to happen is... Oh, loads of money. We've already got flight, and the shadow is a terrible item, so we'll leave that there, and we'll leave this there. Now, obviously, the instant choice is Torn Photo, spam your Brimstone more, profit. But that full heal and health up may be the little boost that we need to actually reach maximum sacrifice and not be crippled for the next floor. So what I'm thinking is we just wait and see what happens more than anything. There's 1. There's 2. We feel blessed. Lovely. Thank you very much for the blessings. And out. Okay. We feel blessed again. And we get teleported to the room. Lovely. And once more. Out. Then we get a spirit heart. We'll leave that there for now, because obviously, ideally, we want to go through all of that. In fact, we'll pick that up, because then if we clear a room full of enemies, we may indeed get a heal. So I'm gonna take out this final room here. Ooh, a full heal frickin' poop. That is nice. It's like this floor is conspiring to give me exactly what I need. So that is wonderful. We'll pick that one up. Alright, 2 more. Because it's consistent throughout the floor, but the sacrifice rooms aren't consistent throughout the separate floors. So as long as I keep staying on this one while I kill everything. In fact, I can take that back now because we are out of enemies. So yeah, I'm confident that we should have... I mean, that sucks that I accidentally picked up the spirit heart, but it's really not the end of the world, and here we have our first angel. Isn't that just lovely? So obviously, you know, I'd like very much to not die to said angels. That would be awful. Ooh, we got the beam of light, and 1 more brim, and we're good. Okay, angel number 1 achieved. I'm going to be so very happy if this actually works. Oh, I mean, it does look like it's going to, definitely. Though it's just whether I take the freaking... whatchamacallit, the health up or the tears. Because if I manage to do it without needing the health up, there's still an argument to take the health up, because obviously that results in us having a higher chance of survival on the next few floors. So... perhaps I should just take it either way. We'll see what's in. There's so much money. Always so much money. So we'll leave them. That's a very pointless secret room. We'll go grab another half the heart. There we go. How much is in here? Let's check before I walk away. Another full heart in there. Nice. So technically speaking, this next press does have a chance of summoning the second angel, which is lovely, but it also has a chance to just do nothing. And the thing is, I don't want to be on 1 heart when I fight the red angel, because ideally, obviously, I'd very much like to have my invincibility. In fact, we'll keep death, because then I can at least death it a little bit, and boom. Well then, that's kind of nice. And I think something tells me that we might just be okay, and that I can definitely take the tears up. Isn't that just wonderful? I should probably do that, but I want to see if I actually could have taken the angel without taking 2 hits of damage. So there's 1 that I got, and there's 2. So, yeah, I would have definitely died without these spirit hearts that drop. Not that that's really too important, but boom, buddy, boom, bitch. Mega Satan Kane has got your ass in his sights. I didn't actually use death. Probably should have used death there, but still, that is just wondrous. I guess I should visit the curse room there. I can't believe how fortuitous we got with that. I really, really can't. Well, that sucks. And finally, we will use our full health poop. May as well. Looking pretty good. So we're going to have 4 items with the option to re-roll most of them, which definitely should give us a nice little power-up. Did not even see that freaking... yeah, because the scarred womb was above the poop, so I couldn't see it. Don't you just hate it when the scarred womb is above the poop? I mean, seriously. Ah, sacrifice room, ho! That's what I like to see. Good, 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 good. Now we just need to blast through this floor, quite literally, and see what ends up. I mean, it's still not victory yet, because we're still not very powerful at all, and if we were to fight Mega Satan in our current state, I do genuinely think we would lose. So we're going to hope for either a really good devil deal, or a really, really good... item session on the chest. I mean, the free pretty flies obviously give me a really, really nice boon, because there's a lot of shots flying around the place. I found peels. But who knows at this point? Who really, really knows? This extra little bit of tears is exactly what I needed. That's made it feel so much smoother. Really, really has. And that bomb, well, that bomb can go screw itself. That was close. That was too close for my liking. We want to leave that there. Hopefully the boss is right, but right? Down. I mean, I totally meant down. What are you talking about? Obviously I did. Oh, the arcade. The arcade. I just love it when enemies kill themselves. It's totally because of my ridiculous, impressive aura of doom that I just give up. I mean, enemies just don't want anything to do with it. They just see me as just impossible to kill, you know? And we'll get there. But I need to remember I do have the Book of Shadows, which, while great and all, isn't that much of a help against Mega Satan, because it's just too long of a fight. It does, however, freely get me through the second phase. which is arguably harder than the first one if you have low damage and low defensive run, but not by much. Anything? Anything in here? No, that's a very useless big room, so I guess that's 2 out of 4 gone. Oh, lovely. And a bit of fistula action. Obviously, this is fine. Boom, bada boom. Extra money for no real reason. Unless we get money equals power, I guess. In which case, it is for a lot of good reason. I'm going to wait. Hold fire! Oh, we missed. That's awkward. Well, I guess I didn't miss. I just had to move a little bit earlier than I was expecting to. I wish you could get 4 pretty flights. Like, just keep going and going and going until you are effectively immune to any sort of shots, though that would be a little bit too overpowered, wouldn't it? Like, just not being able to slightly die. Oh, good. So our Brimstone is nearly killing one of them, and they tend to be quite potent, so that's really nice to know. Ooh, nice. And warm. And a tinted rock, just for good luck. Spirit hearts, please. Oh, well, that's lame. We're flying, so that's not really a big deal. And let's get rid of the eyes. One more? Oh, we're not actually going to get one more, so only one. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Of course, triple fly is incredibly effective on this run, and what's good is that, yeah, it's lasting just enough time to get us to Taurus at our current speed, which is quite the advantage, if I'm honest with you. Whoa, calm down. Are you going to go into Brimstone with this guy here? Because I really, really hope not. No, we're going for this one. This one is quite severe. Chub got us as opposed to not Chub getting us. Do we get a double deal? I believe we do. Now, this may be worth perforating. Ooh. Ooh. See, the thing is, the scythes are obviously a nice damage up. They are. But we're going to go down to 1 health, and it's also a tears down. And I just think that if I can't take this damage and then regen it with Little Chad, we're not even going to get to the chest. So as tempting, as beautifully, honestly tempting as this devil deal is, I think it's one of those times where taking it would ruin the run. I think I genuinely will die on the next floor if I take them. Definitely if I take both of them. I mean, I am not in a position to be the lost right now, 100%. Having this curse on this floor is just dire. It's by far and away the worst one to have. Though I do have 46 bombs on the cathedral, which does give me a lot of options for dealing with just skipping through it. Did you like that dodging? I'm very proud of that. The little weave round those spiders at the end, that excites me in ways that I'm uncomfortable even talking about, really. No, but for real. Splat. Splat, I said. Bob's rotten head, not terribly useful. Hello. We got Fistula. Again, I'm just really not bothered about killing anyone. I'm going to use the ability that I have to get through here and have maximum health for when it comes to fighting Mega Satan. I think that is by far and away the priority here. And it looks like I am definitely choosing the correct place to go. I'm actually going to take the safety cutters. And the reason I'm going to take the safety cutters is, one, I have enough keys to deal with the chest as it stands. And secondly, there are quite a few enemies in the Mega Satan fight that do summon troll bombs. And I don't want to get forced into terrible situations because I'm running away from troll bombs. I think it would make a lot more sense to just know that I'm completely safe from them and play accordingly. So far, this has been a very, very effective run through of the chest, which is very, very nice to see. And we'll get one there. That was very close, but he's going to get collateraled. I am very surprised if this is not the correct way, because we have gone through so many rooms. And what do we get? The tower. Not really terrifically useful. So there we go. We managed to get to Isaac very, very nicely. So that's awesome. Though, look at our damage. It's just not good enough, is it? Like, Mega Satan has so much more health than this. I mean, I should, in theory, use this here. Actually, I shouldn't have done that, because I've basically wasted... I've overlapped our Taurus invincibility with our Book of Shadows one that was definitely a mistake on my part, but we should still be able to just push him to beams of light phase, I'm thinking. Yeah, there we go. So effectively, we've beaten him without taking any damage, unless something horrific happens at this stage, which kind of very rarely does, especially when we've got the fear shot to keep him from getting all up in our beautiful, beautiful face. I'm kind of feeling this. I'm very, very happy. And I'd say confident now with the amount of health that I have, but it's going to be a very long and tiring Mega Satan fight, but it's going to be all the more satisfying a kill for it, I believe. Where are you, Isaac? Come on. It's very rare that you get to beat Mega Satan with Devil Room items as well, so that's kind of nice. Unfortunately, I was a little bit too slow there. But then again, I am really, really slow right now because of Taurus, so I suppose it's fair enough. And here we go, everybody, to the chest. Let's see if I can pull this off, gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen, lads and lassies of all ages. That's interesting. It's just... I mean, normally if I had tiers, bottom left is good, but I think... Do I risk a D4? Do I risk a D4? I think before anything, we... kill 2 rooms and charge the Book of Shadows, definitely. But it's, do I risk a D4? It might end up being amazing and perfect and wonderful, but obviously there's always the risk it ends up being absolutely terrible. So many different permeations of what could happen there. I don't like how he got slid into me, which obviously really, really sucks. He's going to go for the laser, and now we're Taurus, so we should just be able to kill them both with that. And he nearly landed on me thanks to being afraid. I hate it when something that's supposed to just be a big advantage for you gets completely turned around. This room is costing me way, way too much health that I am comfortable with. That really, really sucks. Did he just gain speed while in the air because the slow ran out? That is really unlucky. Okay, so do we go for the D4? Man, it's a decision that we really have to take seriously here. We'd still get the Book of Shadows, because right now, I'm just not that strong, am I? I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to go for the risk. Oh! We got Mum's Knife. We have the Relic Generator, Curse of the Tower. We have Cricket's Head. Explosivo, we've got the damage increase within the room. I think that's actually genuinely an improvement. And then we get Capricorn, which is great because it magnifies with Cricket's Head. Then the damage from this. Look at the amount of health we gained. That is the nice part. We even got Gerald. I mean, if that's not a sign, then I don't know what is. And Loki's Horn, Mum's Knife. I mean, look at this. Saw blade action. Alright, Kane. Let's do this thing. Thank you very much, D4. I very much appreciate that. I mean, with the damage upgrades that we would have got, potentially, I am underestimating what we could have achieved with that Brimstone, but I don't know. I'm thinking that it would be fine. Obviously, we don't need to care about these troll bombs everywhere, because I just realized Curse of the Tower with the fuse cutter is just a big-ass supply of bombs. That's all it effectively is. That's quite good. That's really quite good. Look at the amount of bombs we've put on the floor. Oh no, not more troll bombs. That's quite ridiculous. So, Mega Satan, I hear you like bombs, so I thought I'd just, really put bombs everywhere. Is that okay? Like, is that okay with you? So yeah, damage is going to be raising really high as we slaughter through all these enemies, thanks to Lusty Blood all up in here. Leave Gerald alone! Oh no, not another troll bomb. Oh, I'm not flying anymore. That did catch me off guard there. I just kind of assumed that I would be flying still. I'm sorry, I just can't get over the amount of bombs that I've just put on the floor. That is absolutely insane. Time for the angels. I think we can safely say we have cinched this one 100%. I really can't see how this can go wrong here, especially with the Book of Shadows to sort us out in the next phase, which should be very, very soon. Indeed it is. Excuse me while I mop up these bombs, Satan. That's fine. And Book of Shadows. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna stab your face off. I'm gonna stab it really, really good. Boom! There we go, everyone. The D4 was good. That's maybe out of context. Picky and green. Lovely jubbly. That means one left to go. My name has been RageGamingVideos. Like you've enjoyed this, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.